What's up, y'all? This is another episode of Iron Sharpens Iron Soapbox. As always, where we keep it real, we keep it raw, and we keep it holy. I'm your boy, the Break Slinger.
I'm Mr. Analytical. It's Tony Dyson in the house.
Yes, right. We got none other than Mr. Tony Dyson from Kingdom Talk Radio. Oh. You know what? I'm finna get too excited, man. Can you do us an honor of letting folks know who you are, how you get down?
I'm not big on titles, man. Everybody just call me Tony Dyson, and I'm the host of Kingdom Talk Radio. We're doing it about 4 years, man. We break down the Word of God, have a little fun with it, but it's real at all times because it's real out here in life, man. So hit me up, Kingdom Talk Radio Show at gmail.com. The show is coming back this Tuesday night from 7 to 8. If you Google, I can give you the address and all that. Just Google Kingdom Talk Radio. You're going to find me. Tune in, listen in. I'll be waiting.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And this is such an honor.
Hey, man. It's all what to do, bro.
Laborers. And once again, we doing this Facebook Live. That's right. And we not only doing it live, but we also doing it live on the Soapbox group page. And we're going to do a brand new software. Mr. Analytical will break it down. What's this software all about for the people on the Facebook group page that's out right now. Whenever you're ready.
Right now. Basically, it's called OBS, which is open broadcasting system, where you can use this particular app to go live on Facebook using your laptop or your desktop.
Alright, so like I said, we're about to get it in on an interesting topic. Yes, we're going to speak on religious cliches. Now, for those who don't know what cliche means, think of like interesting statement that's kind of sort of true, but not all the way true, but yet it sounds good because it's catchy. and you know, with Soapbox, we don't let not one thing slide without testing it. And cliches ain't no different. So, without further ado, I'll start it off with the infamous one. Let go and let God. Sometimes it's best not to say that, because it sounds good. It's catchy, and it was a good song. Thank you, brother Dwayne Woods. But let God, let God. Talk to me, people. What's up?
I think it's when people say let go, let God. Like a lot of people don't know what the situation is first. They never ask what the situation is, or on the other hand, people might keep to themselves about the whole situation. They just want to quick. Yeah, I don't want me to get started. It's a soapbox. You know what? I think it is what it is.
No. Give us the honor.
Alright, let go and let God is total blasphemy against the word of God. Because number one, in Genesis 1:26, God said, let us make man in our image and our likeness, let them have dominion. So now if you look at dominion, that means control over the earth and every creeping thing. So now it says that the heavens and the heavens belong to the Lord, the earth he gave to the children of man. So now what we have to look at is when we say let go and let God, Jesus completed the work on the cross, plain and simple, flat out. When he died, he said it's finished. He was resurrected, all power, gave us back the keys. Then we shall bind. He said you, not I, not God. He said you shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. When you shall loose on earth shall be loose in heaven. So that's telling us you are in control. Nothing is out of God's control. But he said, I'm giving it to you. You are in control. You control your destiny. You control your highs, your lows, your ins and outs. So when you say let go and let God, you might as well just lay down and die, because God is saying, I'm waiting on you. But you said, I'm waiting on God. And God is saying, when I come back, when Jesus come back, it's a wrap. So you have to take control, and you have to take, and I just go to my cliche, but you got to take control. And you know what I'm saying, you got to speak, call those things that are not as though they were. I mean, so if we believe in the word of God and we're speaking the word of God, saying something totally blasphemous is not having the same mind as Christ Jesus. The word says have the same mind in you that is in Christ Jesus. Like I still say, I think I can. He wasn't a little inch that could. He was the spirit that would. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So therefore, when it gets broken down like that, the same mind that's in you is in Christ Jesus, and the miracles of Christ were instantaneous.
Yes.
All he asked, what is it you would have me do? That I may have my sight, that I may walk. He said, go forth, sin no more. So he's the second Adam. Okay, so we were restored fully back to the Father with the resurrection of Christ. So let go and let God. That means that you ain't going to let me now. And God is like, that's not what I put you there for. I can go that one all night long, but I'll let it go right there.
I'll put it short and simple. Stop being lazy. Just plain and simple. Stop being lazy. If God gave you the power and the authority to trample over scorpions and take control over demons, that let go of that guy ain't gonna work. No. Stop being lazy. You use your ability that God gave you. Alright. Now another cliche that's really interesting. The Bible says it, and it's settled. I believe it, so it's settled. Now, my question is, if those that actually stick to this particular cliche, do they actually read the Bible to actually believe it and say it's done? This is open to anybody. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that we first have to look at what we're speaking upon and is it in God's ultimate will. We forget sometimes, and I may get ready to get a little deeper, everybody. There's an ultimate will and a permissive will. You know what I'm saying? Now, permissive will, God is saying, all right, you know, in my permissive will, it's like, all right, you want this thing, you want that thing, I'll allow that. But God's ultimate will is the ultimate plan He has for your life. So the thing is that faith without works is dead, first off and foremost. So by you saying that things are done for you, it is done, it is so. But what do you believe? What actions have you took towards it? What steps are you moving toward? And where is your mindset? And how does this line up with God's word? And I hate, and I really don't want to jump ahead of myself, but it's like what we fail to realize when sickness and stuff is in the body, it's not in the spirit. So when healing comes, healing can't take place in the natural body, it is done. But healing is already done in the spirit. So just because we leave this body and this realm, our spirits are already healed. So it is so. It is done, but we're so caught up on living in the natural body to when we say things are so, and then things happen and people still move on or transition or whatnot or die, we think that it wasn't in God's will. Not so. Because in the spirit there's no sickness, so they were healed. That's just how we feel. Okay. So it is done, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a twofold thing, but you have to look at it one category. Is it what I want? Is it what God wants?
Right. And I guess it kind of leads to that follow-up cliche that just, I think it just goes along with what you just said. Especially when it comes to funerals. When somebody say it's their time. And it's God's time. God wants them. So God took them. Despite how they died, whether they do murder and all that malicious stuff, it was part of God's plan. That infamous cliche. It's part of God's plan for this person to be taken out, to be close to God.
I think that hurts more than the pastor saying that this person's going to hell or this person don't know where they're going. Because 9 times out of 10, what they going to say? Oh, he's with the Lord, he's in heaven. But in reality, we don't know where they went. Unless we actually see this person live for the Lord day in, day out, then we can make a righteous judgment and say, he went to be with the Lord. But until we see that, we can't make that judgment because we don't have a heaven hell put about you.
Good point.
It's a twofold situation as well. Because if I ran out and played on 270, I can cut my life short. Because I have no, unless I'm in the vehicle and in right standing on 270, I'm at risk to be taken out early. So because I ran out on 270 and I died, someone can say, well, it was God's time. I rushed my time. So I think that we cannot blanket that it was, their time of God took them. We can't blanket that because it is, I feel that it's still based on the situation. But also on the flip side of that, as back to the first cliche, nothing is out of God's control. I've seen people and heard of people getting shot in the face with shotguns. And we know, what type of damage that causes, and they are still alive. So I think it's a twofold type situation. And at the end of the day, you also have to look at, the lifestyle, the surroundings, and all that good stuff. Because, at the end of the day,
At least you misunderstand what I said.
Well, let's see what's up. This coming from Miss T. Hughes. She said, you can't say that someone who lived a life of sin is going to heaven when you know they aren't saved. It doesn't work that way. True. I
never said that.
I don't think she's disagreeing with you. And if I'm not
piggyback.
Yeah,
to what you say, it was a piggyback.
Exactly.
It was a disagreement.
Exactly. So big ups to Miss Hughes and 2 times on what y'all both said according to this cliche. But
I got a big one, dude.
What's up?
Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh! I ain't gonna front. I love this song, but to be considered a cliche, shame on those who said it.
And it goes back actually, back to the word of God. And I'm just gonna put it like in just straight layman's terms. If Jesus gave us back the keys to the kingdom, why are we waiting on him to drive? You know what I'm saying? That's like you, Pierre. I give you my car keys, and you still ask me for permission to drive my vehicle. You have the keys. What do you want me to do? So Jesus take the wheel is totally out of the situation because he's saying, I'm at the right hand of the Father. I'm preparing a place for you. What do you want me to do? You have the key. So when people say Jesus take the wheel, that is absolutely that's unbiblical. And I understand sometimes when people, when they're going through situations and they hit circumstances to where they may need help. But the word says is that I'm just supposed to be frank, like I was on Kingdom Talk,
Go for it.
If the Spirit of God resides in you, then which Christ resides in you, and we use the scripture. He's a present help, not a coming help, not an on the way help. He's a present help in the time of trouble.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you abide in Christ and Christ abides in you, He's always with you. What do you need Him to come for?
Amen.
I mean, that's just the way I see it. And if I'm wrong, then I understand everybody may not see it the way that I see it. But if he's riding with you, he's walking with you, he's talking with you every day, every minute, every hour, you don't have to call upon him. When Christ did things, there was only a few times that he actually confided in the Father.
Yeah.
Other times it was like, boom, it's done. Boom, it's done. Boom, it's done. One of the few times when he was in trouble on the cross, when he called upon God, but that's because all that sin that was upon him, and I know that's a totally different situation. And when he sat down with the 5,000 and break the bread, he prayed over it. And he was like, all right, God, now, this right here, this is supernatural. You know what I'm saying? I need you. You know what I'm saying? So he prayed, he broke the bread, and there it was. So at the end of the day, man, when we say Jesus take the wheel, once again, we being lazy. That means that we don't want to work, and once again, faith without works is dead. So we really got to get on our grind for the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We got to take that wheel. We got to drive. And man, if the Holy Spirit is inside of you, and you drive. All cars nowadays have something that keeps them going from going too fast. It's called a government. It governs the car. It governs how fast you can go. So therefore, if the Holy Spirit is within you, wherever you're going and you're moving, He's going to govern you. The steps of a righteous man are ordered.
Yes. Yes. And dude, this is what the soapbox is all about, man. But I have to come with a follow-up cliche to that cliche. God won't put more on you than you can bear.
I don't even go first.
Let me keep going.
You ever know your own comment, bro?
Hey, he's doing his thing, man.
She said, go deep if you want to.
But I guess God won't put more on you than you can bear. Now, that cliche sounds good if you don't know no better. But truth be told, if you're the main one talking about send me, I'll go. Sometimes what we think is not more, it's really more. It's like, come on, have you ever seen a sculptor that just take a big block of rock and don't chisel it when he sees something, but yet you don't chisel it, you don't take the time to chisel off certain parts to get this something that he's looking for out of that particular block? Have you ever seen somebody make a car but don't make a car with the equipment and the tools that he got, but don't make a car, but yet God won't put more on you than you can bear? Now I don't know if I'm falling off track on this month, but truth be told, to say that God won't put more on you than you can bear is kind of saying that God is not really doing His job to make a better you. Can I be wrong? Talk to me.
I think sometimes, man, when people say God will put more on you than you can bear, it's kind of like the easy way out to give you a break from the situation that's at hand. You know how sometimes people say this is happening, that is happening, that is happening, that is happening, and the first people say, oh, you know, God will put more on you than you can bear. But we also have to look at bear. Okay? You got to go through some dirt in order to bear fruit.
True.
Okay? So therefore, sometimes when it seems like that you're buried, God is asking you, you know what I'm saying, or letting you know you're stronger than this. You know what I'm saying? What do we do with seeds? We bury them to the natural. When a seed is buried, when a person is buried, they're done. But you're planted. You know what I'm saying? So a tree is going to bring forth or bear much fruit. So when you're going through your trials and your situations of life, you have to take what God puts upon you. You know what I'm saying? And no right, and He said it's not going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? It's better to not put your hand to the plow than put your hand to the plow and look back. So therefore, when you're going through the trials of life, and you have to look at also the fruit of what you have done. You know what I'm saying? Every decision, every thought process, every action in life has a consequence. Now, when people hear the word consequence, they think, oh, it's a bad thing. No, consequence is just the after effect from a chosen action. Plain and simple. There are good consequences, there are bad consequences. But people think just because they get saved, that all the stuff from their past don't come back. You reap what you sow. Flat out. Flat out. So therefore, if you've done things, and yes, now you have power over those things, but you gotta look at all the dirt that you did. That stuff is coming back. And it may start to hit spiritually, mentally, financially, relationship-wise. And then now you think you're going through, and now you're going to compete for it. Oh, God, don't put more you need to burn. No, you better man up. You know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit up. Get on the grind and keep it pushing. Because otherwise, whatever you're going through is going to take you out. But that's not God's will for it to take you out. It's God's will. See, a lot of times we think that when we go through stuff, it's for us. It's for people who don't know God. And they're saying, oh man, this dude, lights got cut out. He lit a couple of candles. He kept it pushing. He didn't have no food. He ate noodles for 30 days. He kept it pushing. And then you come out on the other side and people are like, wait a minute. Look at them in the lion's den. And God brought him on the other side of that because of his faith. And now because of that, Darius. King Darius is like, okay, so now everybody's going to serve the same God as Daniel. So now there be times that people are watching you and your walk, whether it's on your workplace, you know what I'm saying, your friends, family, and otherwise, and they see you come through the other side, that's giving God the glory. They saying, wow, he had all that on his plate and God brought him out.
I gotta put it like this. Anybody that's familiar with going to gym and working out, if you got trainers, and my dude Darnell Young will vouch for me when I say this. Every time a trainer kind of study their clients, they kind of see how much they can handle first, and then by the time they see their client get too comfortable with what they got done with level 1, then here comes level 2. And then level 3, and then level 4, putting the weights on. And oh man, I just had to talk to one of my dudes yesterday because we just had the school just got done putting updated the software we used to make music and do mixing and mastering products. And we just got done talking about it. As soon as we get done being comfortable and everything started looking sweet to us, here comes another way to go to challenge us. So don't be afraid to be challenged. Because God wants to do something. When God wants to do something great, He's gonna put them weights on. So get your weight up. Yeah.
You got a good weight.
Come on.
God knows my heart.
Oh, by all means. First things first. Scripture let it be known that the heart is wicked.
Jeremiah 17:9.
And for folks to be saying, God knows my heart, when you think God really do know their heart, but the problem is He knows it so deep. You don't want to mess with it. Instant replay value right there. So to say that God really knows your heart, you gotta think about it. The heart, every heart is wicked, it's dark, it's full of darkness. Come on. It's like you can't really ignore the fact that God knows your heart so much that He don't see it the way you see it. Think about it. His ways are not your ways. His plan is not your plan. It's higher than your plan. So if He knows you better than you, truth be told, you better keep it real with God, because God knows your heart.
So, major question. Where's your heart?
Good question.
Where's your heart?
Truth be told, I could say it's right here, but when I read scripture, it's not here.
Okay.
It's up here.
I don't. See, a lot of people don't dig. Scripture says in Proverbs, so a man thinketh in his heart. You don't think with this.
Nope.
You think with this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's in your 3-part being: body, soul, spirit. You know what I'm saying? Your soul houses your intellect. You know what I'm saying? Your emotions, all that good stuff. So therefore, it's like, and I want to write it backslide real quick, but just follow with me right quick. You know what I'm saying? You see a young lady or a young man, you know what I'm saying, depending on if you're male or female, you know what I'm saying, walking down the street, and you immediately lust. You lust them with your mind, not your physical heart. This heart is to keep this body alive.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the thing is, when people say God knows my heart, a lot of times it's actually an escape though, because I'm going to continue to do the wrong thing, knowing that I'm wrong, but God knows my heart. But then in the verse it says that at judgment, He will say, depart from me. I never knew you. We were over iniquity. He said, I would for you to be hot or cold, but not lukewarm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we really have to look at when people say, you see people who go out and do ungodly things, clubbing, smoking, you know what I'm saying, getting drunk, fornicating, you know what I'm saying, adultery. Oh, God knows my heart. Yes, He does. Yes, He does. And you will be, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of that, you know what I'm saying, that white throne judgment. That's where you will be. So therefore, we got to get our heart right. We got to get our mind right. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Because once again, back to let the same mind be in you. that is in Christ Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, if your heart is right, that means your mind is right, because your heart's not here, it's here. And God knows it. God knows, you know what I'm saying, our every thoughts. And it's like sometimes people think that, and I'm gonna raise my hand, because I've been guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? I've been ministering over 10 years, and you know, my first couple of years, man, I wasn't 100. I was still addicted to porn. You know what I'm saying? There were some things still going on in my life that wasn't right. And the thing is, it's like, well, God knows my heart. But yeah, bro, but I'm still sinning. See, people forget there's a difference between a sin and sinning. Feel me?
Okay.
A sin is something that may just happen. It happened, you repent, you move past it, you're gone. Sinning is that you know that you're wrong, but you're making a lifestyle and a habit.
To the transgression and the iniquity and all that.
All that. So the thing is, man, is that, you know, for God, in order to cleanse us, we think because we're in our bedrooms or between the sheets or wherever we choose to do our dirt, that God don't see us. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to throw God. Man, I'm going to tell you like this. And if anybody's watching that's going through any of that porn or anything like that, you got to come to God, man, and lay it on the table. God, man, you know I'm addicted to porn. God, you know I'm still addicted to alcohol. I'm still addicted to weed. I'm still up at 1 or 9. You got to cleanse me. And he's going to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? But now the thing is that the tempter is at the door waiting. And as soon as you lay it on the table with God, man, something's coming that way. Just like God told Cain, sin is at the door waiting to master you, man. So every step you take, every move you make, every door that you open, there's something on the other side of that door that's waiting to master you. And if God knew Cain was going to kill Abel before he even did it, he tried to warn him. Sin is at the anger.
Yeah.
So sin is at the door waiting to master you. So you can say, God, no, my heart, man, you really got to know what you're saying, because that is absolute foul. Because if you're not living for him in your life, in your mind, your heart is far from him. He said, I honor me with their lips, or heart is far from him.